Dear 10th class children, I am very happy today to explain the second unit wit and humor. As a part of wit and humor, today I am explaining the dear departed one. I am L. Parisnaidu, working at ZP High School, Uttaravalli of Merakmudam Mandal. My dear children, we have already been explained so clearly the face sheet of wit and humor by our beloved English master Anna Rao sir. And the first part of the dear departed one is already explained by our English master Sir Apparao. Now I am explaining the second part of the dear departed one. In that, we are having the following characters: Abel Merriweather, who is an old man and head of the family. Emilia and Elizabeth are the two daughters of Abel Merriweather. Henry is the husband of Emilia. Ben is the husband of Elizabeth. Victoria is the daughter of Emilia and Henry, and Jimmy is the son of Elizabeth and Ben. These are the characters in this the dear departed one, which are already known to you by the explanation of our respected English teachers. My dear children, I want to read this part, the second part, to you so that you will be in a position to understand after my explanation. Victoria, that's Grandpa's clock. Mrs. Slater, be quiet. It is ours now. Come, Henry, lift your end. Mrs. Jordan, well, Emilia, and so has gone at last. Mrs. Slater, yes, has gone. He was 72 a fortnight last Sunday. Ben, Mrs. Slater, he has gone. He was 72 a fortnight last Sunday. Ben, now, Emilia, you must not give way. We have all got to die sometimes or other. Mrs. Jordan, and now perhaps you will tell us all about it. Mrs. Slater, father had been married this morning. He went out soon after breakfast to pay his insurance. Ben, my word, it's a good thing he did. Mrs. Jordan, he always was thoughtful in that way. He was too honorable to have gone without paying his premium. Henry, and when I came in, I found him undressed, sure enough, and snug in bed. Mrs. Slater, and when we had finished dinner, I thought I would take up a bit of something on a tray. He was lying there for all the world as if he was asleep. So I put the tray down on the bureau, correcting herself on the chest of drawers, and went to waken him. He was quite cool. Mrs. Slater, at length, in a business-like tone, well, will you go up and look at him now, or shall we have tea? Mrs. Jordan, what do you say, Ben? Ben, I'm not particular. Mrs. Jordan, Well, then, if the kettle is ready, we may as well have tea first. Henry, one thing we may as well decide now is the announcement in the papers. Mrs. Jordan, I was thinking of that. What would you put? Mrs. Jordan, well, we will think about it after tea and then we will look through his bits of things and make a list of them. There is all the furniture in his room. Henry, there's no jewelry or valuables of that sort. Mrs. Jordan, except his gold watch, he promised that to our Jimmy. Mrs. Slater, promised your Jimmy? I never heard of it. Mrs. Jordan, oh, but he did. Emilia, when he was living with us, he was very fond of Jimmy. Mrs. Slater, well, I don't know. Ben, anyhow, there is his insurance money. Have you got the receipt for the premium he paid this morning? Mrs. Slater, I have not seen it. Victoria, mother, I don't think Grandpa went to pay his insurance this morning. Mrs. Slater, we went out. Victoria, yes, but he did not go into the town. He met old Mr. Tattersall down the street and they went off past St. Philip Church. This is the part, my dear children, I am explaining now. I have read it to you. You please listen to recorded reading after knowing the meanings of the following words so that you can understand better. Mary, very happy. Father was very merry that morning. Father is merry that morning. Father is very happy. Thoughtful. Father is thoughtful. Very good. Father is intelligent in terms of paying premium. Snug, comfortable. The day father is very comfortable in his bed, he has no problem, health problem. Asleep. The old man is asleep. The old man that day is in deep sleep. Give way. Give way. Collapse. Give way. Collapse. Emilia Slater gives way at the death of her father. But it is not true. It is not true. These are the difficult words with their meanings. After knowing the meanings, you please, all the children, you please listen to the recorded video, listening so that you can understand better. Now, I want to explain the whole part. My dear children, you see, this is a family. Emilia and Elizabeth are two sisters. See, they are not worrying about the death of Abel Merriweather because Elizabeth has come to Emilia's home after a long time, not to see her dead father, but to have her share of property. Both the daughters, Emilia and Elizabeth, are very selfish. They are not kind enough. They do not have good relations with their father. They do not worry about the father's happiness and health, but they always worry to have the father's property. So they think of his death most of the time. And only what happens, Abel Merriweather is asleep and his daughter Emilia has gone upstairs with some food. She has found Abel in deep sleep. She has tried to awaken him, but has not responded. She has thought of his father's death, So she has asked Henry to telegram the matter to her sister Elizabeth and Ben. So Elizabeth and Ben have come to Emilia's home. After coming, they are not worrying to see the dead father. They are having tea. They are not in a hurry to see, to pay their homage or anything like that to their father. This shows that both the daughters, Emilia and Elizabeth, are very selfish. They are not worrying about their father, but worrying about the property left by their father. So, this is the story in the Dear Departed One. See, the Dear Departed One, if you look at the title, it is very humorous. Why? Who is departed? Departed means dead. Departed means dead. Who is departed? The old man, Abel Merriweather, is departed. The dear is not dear to his daughters, because his daughters is not worrying at their father's death. But the title is the Dear Departed One. It is wit. So the title says that the title is very witty and humorous, because he is not dear. Abel Merriweather is not dear to his daughters, but his property is dearer, lovelier to them rather than their father. So, in this context, we must learn one thing. We must have a very good family relations rather than giving value to physical things like property. So, my dear children, so this is the story, and you will have clear understanding of the whole story after being explained by our another English resource person, Mr. Palli Srinivas Rao. My dear children, now we are going to have a comprehension. I will give you the following questions, and you please answer them. Those questions may be answered as a part of recapitulation by the following explainer, one of our English resource persons, Mr. Palli Srinivas Rao. What are the two beautiful things? Why have Elizabeth and Ben come? What do they have while talking? Who are the two children? Who are the two children? What is promised to Jimmy by the old man Abel Merriweather? Once again, I am reading the questions. What are the two beautiful things? Why have Elizabeth and Ben come? What do they have while talking? Who are the two children? What is promised to Jimmy, like that. So this is the second part, my dear children. You please listen to the video again and again until you understand the Dear Departed part 2. Thank you. Bye bye. I wish all of you all the best in online learning. Bye.